PrizePicks.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with BetBlitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today is a new day and we're looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks here on PrizePicks. But before we get into our picks, please take a moment to hit that like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 250 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. We want to take a moment and thank you all for your recent support. You guys have really been behind supporting these WNBA picks. So we're going to continue on with that again today in this video. So without much further ado, let's get right into some of the best picks for today. So for our first pick, we'll be in the WNBA point section, and we'll be taking Hamby for more than 19, or rather less than 19.5 points. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier yourself, use our link in the description below for a free 7-day trial. We see that Hamby over her last 10 games has actually failed to exceed this line in 6 of her last 10 games. Additionally, Hamby is coming off of 2 back-to-back 20-point-plus games, and we expect the Lynx to game plan aggressively to slow her down. Now, Hamby and the Los Angeles Sparks will be facing off against a Minnesota Lynx defense that is ranked one of the best in the league so far. Currently, the Lynx are ranked 3rd in points allowed to their opponents, giving up just under 77.5 points per game to their opponents. The Lynx have shown a lot of great defensive promise so far this season, and we expect that to continue on into this game. So overall, Hamby should not have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. In fact, in 16 of her last 19 games facing off against a top 5 defense, Hamby has also failed to reach this line. Now, taking a quick look here at her minutes, you see that Hamby is playing a solid dose of minutes over her last 10 games, averaging slightly above 36 minutes per game, which is a little bit higher than we'd like to see it to take her under. However, even with her increased minutes over her most recent games, it hasn't really translated into an increased scoring in her role. Taking a closer look here at Hamby's last few games, see that she hasn't really crossed over this line, and when she has, it hasn't been by significant totals. Sometimes she plays near 40-minute marks and hasn't even exceeded 20 points. Hamby is a great rebounder as well as defensive player, but not necessarily a primary scorer. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking Hamby for less than 19.5 points. For our next pick, we'll actually be in the WNBA first half section under the points tab, and we'll be selecting Elena Smith for more than 5.5 first half points. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that Elena Smith has actually exceeded this line in 7 of her last 10 first halves. Now, Elena Smith and the Minnesota Lynx will be facing off against a Los Angeles Sparks defense that has not been very good this season. Currently, the Sparks are ranked 8th in points allowed to their opponents. And for those of you who aren't as familiar with the WNBA, they only have 12 teams, so the Sparks are ranked pretty low at 8. They are giving up an average of nearly 83 points per game. And overall, Elena should have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. In fact, in 4 of her last 5 games on the road where this game will be played, Elena Smith has actually exceeded this line in 4 of them. Now, taking a quick look at her first half minutes, we see that she's playing a solid dose of minutes, over 14 minutes per half. So she should also have plenty of time to reach this line as well. Taking a quick look here at her last few games, see that Smith is more than capable of scoring well into the double figures. Recently, she has taken a slight step back in her scoring, dropping to a few single-digit output during her last few games. However, she is still scoring the majority of her points in the first half, and we expect her to do so again in this game as well. So for all of these reasons, again, we'll be taking Elena Smith for more than 5.5 first half points. Now, we want to share with you a sports betting tool that is going to take your game to the next level. Daily Grind's Fantasy Optimizer is one of the most comprehensive sports betting tools available. And it's not just PrizePicks. It'll actually show you line discrepancies across all the major sports betting books, such as FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, and much more. And it'll also tell you the odds of each pick hitting as well. One of its best features is its ability to provide you with a multi-leg parlay. So for example, if you want to find out what the best 6-pick flex was here on PrizePicks, you can simply click right here and have it generate for you the best 6 picks most likely to hit together and that are all correlated. And best of all, it runs on a live, up-to-date system. So if it's on PrizePicks or any of the other major sports betting books, it'll be here live as well. So again, if you're looking to take your sports betting to the next level, click our link in the description below and use code BLITZ. Again, that's code BLITZ for 25% off all your orders. For our third pick, we'll actually be staying in the WNBA first half section under the points tab. And this time we'll be taking A'ja Wilson for less than 14 first half points. Taking a quick look here on Outlier. Again, if you'd like to try them out yourself, use our link in the description below for a free 7-day trial. You see that A'ja Wilson has actually fallen below this line in 8 of her last 10 first halves, including one tie. Now, A'ja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces will be facing off against the Dallas Wings, who are a not very good defensive team in the WNBA. They currently are ranked 10th in points allowed to their opponents, giving up an average of 83 points per game. However, so A'ja Wilson will have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. However, A'ja is one player who does mostly score a lot of her points during the second half, not so much during the first. So while the Wings do give up a lot of points defensively, this will likely take most effect during the second half of the game. Taking a quick look here at our minutes, we see that A'ja Wilson is getting a solid dose of minutes during the first half, averaging above 17 minutes per the first half. This is a little bit higher than we'd like to see it to take her under again. However, again, Wilson isn't one to score a lot of her points in the first half. She is mostly a second half scorer. In fact, in 4 of her last 5 games, she hasn't even exceeded 12.5 points in the first half, and her line now is well above that. Again, A'ja Wilson is a phenomenal scorer for the Las Vegas Aces, scoring near 30 points totals in her games, most recently this season. But again, watching her film, we see she does not score many of her points during the first half. She is predominantly a second half scorer. And we expect that to continue on into this game as well. So for all these reasons, again, we'll be taking A'ja Wilson for less than 14 first half points. All right, these are our picks for today. And after we finish reviewing, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. So for our picks, we are taking Hamby for less than 19.5 points. We're taking Alana Smith for more than 5.5 first half points. And finally, we're taking A'ja Wilson for less than 14 first half points. Now, we're not saying to take all these plays and throw them all into one big parlay, but overall, individually, these picks could be some useful additions to the overall entries that you have in mind. And again, if you'd like a bonus pick in our next video, we are challenging you to get this video to above 250 likes. And if this video does do that, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. We thank you all for your recent support. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.